Tinubu guy that is to say the current FIRC boss, don't come as I can tell, say Federal Inland Revenue Service, not like when they talk, they don't surpass their target for this year revenue when they want to generate. They call the answer say, why can't be saying with all this money I don't get Nigeria city borrow from everywhere? He say, Muna, wait first. Let me explain. Sir, shall I?
My sister from my right, thank you for your good question, and it is the right time to check because without want to throw any jibe, what is the component of a budget of a country? So you have your expenditure, you have your revenue, and you have loan in all budgets. So if my expenditure for this year is 100,000, and my plan is that 80 will be from my revenue and I will borrow 20, and I've done revenue of 90 and I'm borrowing according to what I have in my budget of borrowing 10. So what is the problem in that? And another thing that people should understand, borrowing is not a problem. Forget that banks are part of our economic ecosystem. There is no country or an individual in the world that don't forget that borrows from banks. It's from that interest they pay their salary. It is from the salary that bank pays that they pay taxes to state government. It is from this profit difference between deposit that give them profit that I collect tax. So when you say you go for lending, what anybody anywhere is that you go for sustainable, and that is why you see what Mr. President or Minister of Finance. Have you ever had Minister of Finance say that is borrowing to pay salary or to do anything? And why do you do it? I'll give you a typical example. Look at this structure that we are in. Imagine that it has not been built the year it was built. How much will it cost today? So you borrow in order to beat their cost in the future. That's one. Secondly, you borrow because of what we call matching concept in business, most especially when you have continuity. Anything that I will use that will go beyond my lifetime, why do I need to use my own time to do it? So when you borrow to do road and you collect taxes in the future for anybody that is using that road to pay their own fair share. So when you see we borrow, it is part of economic plan, and you, any company or any country that will grow has to borrow because it is part of the ecosystem of a viable nation. So when those people that are just container economics, they say they borrow, they do this, I look at them. And you will see that as much as you invite me, because sometimes you look at...
Sir, you go explain, tired. Because why? No evidence.